What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have got a lot of things going on here at the land this month. I mean, it's been crazy. Well, not crazy yet. We ain't had nothing happening, but we got a lot of things coming and planning and scheduling. So let me show you what I got in store for you guys. So this is my driveway right now. As you can see, it's rutted up. It looks awful. I was trying to keep it land planed and smooth and everything before the crankshaft and that tractor broke. Guys, these ducks are going crazy. I'm trying to film, be quiet. By the way, they have only been in the duck house when I put them in there, so yeah. But anyways, driveway, rough as I don't know what. Right here is kind of that natural ditch flow. Water flows through here, flows into the pond. Y'all saw me in a couple of videos back where I actually made this and it's washed out terribly bad. It got so bad that our vehicle started bottoming out, so I had to put these boards right here and tried to fill it in a little bit for the time being, just because it was getting so rough. Keep going. As you keep going up the driveway, I mean, look at all these ruts. I mean, it's just horrible. Horrible. It's beating our vehicles to death. So we have contacted quite a few people around here that do driveways, dirt work, land clearing, all that kind of stuff. And we've been trying to, get quotes, see who can, get it done in the price range we want it to be in. Anyways, we finally got with a contractor. He, gave us a great price. We got him on the books. So we are finally getting a driveway done, which is a huge, huge win for us. We're pretty excited about it. The more things that we can get done like this, that's one less thing that we have to add into our construction loan eventually to our house. That's kind of the whole goal. We're trying to do as much as we can out of pocket. Yeah, a little bit slower than I would like, but every little thing we can do our own, hey, we're saving a little bit here, we're saving a little bit there. So we got that lined up. So it's going to be about a couple weeks for me, actually, but for you guys, it'll be just a second. So, see you guys in a second. And we're back. Okay, guys, it's actually been like 2 months since I filmed the intro to this video. Long story short, we got the guy on the books to get the driveway done, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and ended up being like a month later that we got the driveway done. And then I got busy at work, and then I went and saw family. So another month went by. So here we are 2 months later, but we got the driveway done. She's looking good. And look, guys, I know what y'all are thinking. Look, it's just a cheap driveway to get us by until we get our house built, because, we may have to move it later on down the road. We don't know. It depends on where we place the house. But we needed something. I mean, it was rough. So, what this is, we had some dirt brought in. We had a culvert put down. I'll show you guys the culvert in a minute. And then we just had wash gravel put in here. That way we at least got something to drive on, while it's raining and wet and muddy and that kind of thing. Because, I mean, we were pretty much, our driveway was a mud hole. I mean, that's just what it was. So, yeah. So, here we are, 2 months later. But, let me show you guys what it looks like. All right, so yeah, here's the driveway. Look, guys, it's nothing special, it's nothing fancy. Like I said, it's temporary to get us going, but we pretty much got wash gravel all the way up the driveway. And that's kind of what it looks like. I mean, it ain't nothing fancy, but it works. And then here's where we put the culvert in right here. You can see it right there. Let me get down there and get a shot. This is where that really bad washout was. That was kind of the ditch we had made on purpose. So there it is. Kind of give you a shot of it. Pretty cool. And what we got to do now is we're gonna kind of dress this up so it doesn't wash the dirt away. I want to smooth it out a little bit and sod it maybe. I know I thought about doing, putting some concrete around it, something like that, kind of make it look a little fancy. But I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I think I'm just gonna sod it. I think if I can find sod. I don't even know if I can find sod. I'm gonna try. But I'm gonna get a rake. I'm gonna smooth it out, kind of smooth that dirt around the culvert a little bit. And then I'm gonna go to town, see if I can find some sod. And if I can, we'll put some sod out right there, kind of keep the erosion down, that kind of thing when we get heavy rains. Really hadn't had any heavy rains. It's been so hot down here, and I think there's like I don't know, I'm not a weather person, like a low pressure system or something coming. I'm not real sure. And so every evening we've been getting some rain, but not a lot. It just rains for 15, 20 minutes or whatever, and then it quits. But it's been doing it like every day, so the ground's pretty soft. We hadn't had any like real crazy heavy rains or anything like that to really test the culvert out. But it is it's been here for a month and it's holding up, so I call that a win so far. But yeah, let's get started smoothing that red dirt out right there on the edges and things like that, so we can either, I don't know, sod it, concrete it, put some pavers, maybe go buy some rocks. I don't know. We're just gonna go to the store, see what we can find, and kind of go from there. So let's get started. All right, guys, got it all smoothed out and everything around the culverts. It was already pretty smooth anyways. The guy who did the dirt work did a pretty good job. Just needed to fine tune a little bit so that way when we put sod down or whatever, it'll be nice and smooth. But let me show you what it looks like. All right, so this is the left side of the driveway. I guess you could call it the higher side, the inlet side. And you can see all I did was take the rake and just kind of knock the high spots off, really. Got all this right here smoothed out, that over there smoothed out. And then water kind of naturally flows. You can see where it flows. And there was kind of a, I don't know what you want to call it, a horn or whatever right here. I didn't like it. So I knocked it out where the water will just kind of flow through here a little bit better. And that's the inlet side. You see I did it over there as well. And so got that cleaned up. And then over here on the other side, the outlet side, I guess you could say, didn't need near the work, but still needed a little work. But got all this smoothed out pretty good. And this side, like I said, it wasn't bad at all. So smoothed that out. This right here is already fine. You see there's grass kind of growing already. So the next step is go ahead and let's run to the store, see what we can find. Hopefully we can find some sod. That would be great. That would be the best thing to do. And if we can't, well, we'll see if we can find some, I don't know, some of them, patio landscaping bricks, or maybe just use some concrete. I don't know what we're gonna do. Sod, I think, would be the coolest thing. But we'll see, and we'll go from there. Hopefully this won't take too long, because it's not really hot today, but the humidity is around about 947%. So yeah, I'm already sweating through this shirt. So hopefully it doesn't get any worse. But you know, hey, that's what it's all about, living in South Mississippi. If the heat don't kill you, the humidity will. So let's go to the store. Let's find some stuff. Let's keep going. Back from the store, they didn't have any sod, so I had to kind of brainstorm. I think I got something that's gonna work. Let me show y'all what I got. So it's kind of cool. It's never heard of this before. I don't know anything about it, but when I googled it in the store, it seems like it worked. It's Grow Tracks. So see right there, it's some kind of mat. It's some kind of mat that has seed and fertilizer and stuff already in it, and it says it works pretty good for areas that are sloped and that kind of stuff. And this mat is supposed to be like biodegradable, so it'll go away. And I also bought, they're gonna fly. I also bought some grass seed as well that I'm gonna put out, and yeah, we're just gonna see if that works. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this stuff laid out, cut it, and it says you need to water it immediately, and the water actually is what makes it stick to the ground, so you don't have to worry about staking it or anything like that. So I don't know, we're gonna give it a try. It seemed pretty cool, so I don't know, we'll see if it works. So let's get going. All right, so look, I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're gonna throw a little bit of this seed out first, and then put the mat down, and then I may put some more seed on top. I don't know, let's just see how it goes. All right, put the grass seed out. Now let's lay some mat. I still got some more grass seed I'm gonna put on top of the mat, but I see I'm gonna have a problem already. Y'all gone, get back. Alright, got the mats laid out. The instructions say water it, get it wet so then it won't move, it'll stay in place. So I think that looks pretty good for now. I use that whole mat. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then if I have any extras, I'll come back and put it out on this side. But now, since I got it wet, I'm gonna put a little bit more of this Bermuda out on top, and then, you know, hopefully it'll just be really seeded so it'll do well. All right, that's everything on this side. Let's go to the other side. All right, guys, my phone overheated at some point, so it cut you guys off. I'm not real sure where it cut y'all off, but got the mat laid, got all the seed laid, and let me show y'all what it looks like. All right, so here is the final product. Looks pretty good. You just lay that mat out, get it wet. It makes it where it, you know, it's supposed to be like biodegradable, so that's why it's coming apart in some places, but it makes it really stick to the ground. I got it all put out on this side pretty good. And then I threw that ryegrass seed on top of it. That ryegrass seed is green because it has some type of starter, fertilize it to make it start growing quickly. So here's the other side. You see, got it all the way down. Same situation. Got it all right here around the culvert. I left the middle empty because I figured if I put it there, it's just gonna wash away anyways. I may have to figure something else out there. May actually have to put a piece of sod or something right there. But got all the green mat laid down everywhere. Got it all, the seed out and everything. So I think it turned out pretty well. We'll give this a couple weeks. It says you're supposed to start seeing, you know, I guess grass starting to grow in like 2 weeks, and then in 5 weeks it's supposed to be established pretty well, so the box says. So I think we're going to go ahead and call this video here. That's the driveway project. We're pretty excited about it, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching the videos and supporting the channel. I'm sorry that I took a hiatus for about 2 months. Just had a bunch of stuff going on, but we're back at home, so we're going to get back to our regular schedule. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.